Since we're talking about megapixels, the A7C Mark II is a 33 megapixel full frame sensor camera, and it has the flexibility of shooting in APS-C Super 35 mode at 14 megapixels. Not bad. The A7CR on the other hand is a 61 megapixel full frame sensor camera that can come down to a generous 26 megapixels in APS-C Super 35 mode. Look at this photo taken from the A7CR. Seems like a whole lot of nothing, right? Bam! Hummingbird. Now that's what I love about high resolution cameras. You get to zoom in on your photos later to see what you've missed. But just how much better is it to have almost twice the resolution? Let's compare. At first glance, kinda hard to tell. But when you zoom and enhance, oh yeah, there you go. What does that say? America's Got Talent hosted by Terry Crews? Wow, I don't think I would have been able to know that if it wasn't for them 60 megapixels. Wow, look at all these megapixels. But in all seriousness, for most folks, 33 megapixels is plenty enough. Don't pixel peep too hard, or you're gonna have to use the enlarged screen feature sooner than you think. However, there is no denying the advantage of the R series. We're free to crop a lot as you've been seeing, and we have no fear to add APS-C lenses into our arsenal purely for the size and reach thanks to its generous 26 megapixels in Super 35 mode. But we also have flexible RAW sizes in form of lossless compressed RAW, so for when jobs we do don't demand all that 60 megapixels, we can size down. And exclusive to the A7CR, or rather exclusive to the latest R series cameras, we have pixel shift multi-shooting, which creates an even higher resolution of your photo by doing up to 16 image composite, and it can detect and correct small pixel movements such as people and leaves. Perfect for landscape, cityscape, and architecture. On the flip side, because of the smaller resolution, the A7C Mark II has a few extra frames of burst shooting capabilities, 10 versus 8. And that's also dependent on us shooting in compressed RAW. Now, I have no qualms with compressed RAW, but if you do, that's just something to keep in mind. Now, you're not really buying either of these cameras for that frame-specific fast action shots. There's the A9 and the A1 for that. It's not a high-speed action camera, you know, this is just for like that split-second moment to get a really nice high-resolution shot. But for now, which of these two would I recommend? Again, if we're talking about photos, 33 megapixels on the A7C Mark II is gonna be enough for most folks. It's actually quite a lot. You're not missing out much by buying a camera with half the megapixels. But if you are a megapixel fiend and you have the budget for it, the A7CR is the best compact iteration of the A7R5. As we discussed throughout this entire video, you're getting the best tech from either of these cameras, and I would highly recommend getting them over the original A7C and the A7 III today.